Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another episode of Muv Love. Uh, whether you skip the intro or not, you may or may not know. It's holiday season, baby. It's the night before Christmas. For you guys, not for me, but but yeah, last year I did a little thing where I was like just editing Santa hats on characters on Muv Love episodes near Christmas. We're doing it again this year, except I'm doing it for every series. So yeah, Christmas special. Expect to see some Santa hats, a little, and maybe a little other Christmas stuff, both subtle and not subtle. So yeah, for this episode and Friday's episode, and also hold on, let me cam up because like I said, I ordered a Bubble figure and it came in. It's Maya. Wait, I literally it just came in. Like, I just picked it up, took a shower, and started recording, so. It's pretty fucking big, dude. It's a big box. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, it has like a little like protective cover on it. This is the A brand model of Maya. It's between this and the Good Smile one. They both look like pretty cool, so. Oh wow, there. It's just a box, dude, with A band on it. And so this the preview is just in here. It's a pretty good fucking preview though. It looks. Oh wait, you can't see it. It almost looks, at least to me, it looks almost like a drawing. I did a little sneak peek, or is it like taped up? I didn't really think of this. Don't want to spend too long here. It's definitely, I mean, should be taped up. They pack it in here. It's taped up. Whatever. It's okay. We'll open it up. Wait, it's not even taped up. Ah! Ah! Don't break it, bro. Okay. It's a bit box, but it's not like a huge figure, actually. Like, I thought it was gonna be bigger, just from the box size. Look at that, dude. We're gonna... That actually looks nice. That is not her... Spoiled? Spoiled? That is not her current, battle suit. That shit looks fucking clean. Look at that, with the sword, dude. Oh yeah, this is a nice one. Not a figure expert. This is, they say used, but it just means it's pre-owned. I don't know what used would mean in any context. Probably like it's been displayed. And obviously, here's the hair, the crazy long hair that a package out separately and a little stand. I'm not gonna assemble it or anything, but yeah, just wanted to show it off. Now I got a little bit of Muv Love on my shelf. Nice. Let me just safely put that out of harm's way to assemble it later. Oh, so I got Tiny Tatana. I guess I can't really show this off on the other stuff because I'm not doing Higurashi currently, but literally minuscule Tatano. It's really small. I actually thought it would be a bit bigger. I mean, it's my fault I didn't check, but I just expected it to be a bit bigger from the price, but I'm a big Tatano enjoyer, so I don't mind. Really, you can't get a lot of... I mean, because she's a side character, but... Wish she just had, like, a normal figurine in her black outfit. Oh, this is... You have to assemble it, too. 2 pieces. I don't know if I want to take it out of the plastic, since you're not really here for it, but... Tiny Takano in her black uniform. Love to see it. Those are some random banana crackers. I think they're bananas. Maybe they're just, like, potato. That kind of... They kind of look like bananas, though. Anyways, that's my haul. My figurine haul. I think last year I did trading cards, which turned out good because I got a $1,500 Alice soft card, but... There you go. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. For sure is. I then kind of wanted a Tama figure, but I only saw one on eBay, and I hate eBay, and it looked kind of ugly. So it's between this or like Sumita in her suit. And at the time, we haven't seen alternative versus Sumita, but now we have. And she is different than the Sumita we know, so maybe I didn't want that. So I do kind of want it, but I'll wait. There's no rush. All right, back to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm sure, like we went back, just recap. We went back to the alternative verse, thanks to Yuko, who probably got arrested. Rip, rip. Thank you for your sacrifice. And now we're back, and also they created the double O unit or 00 unit, which is Sumita, and it's the ultimate anti-beta weapon or something. They shall explain it, I assume. Alright. Damn it, what the hell just happened? This is nuts. Brother, explain. I mean, alternative 4 is like, it's like, I don't know if it's done, but like, it's obviously doing shit. You might as well explain it now. Hang on a second. What's my excuse to stay here? What job did I just get hired for? Gonna make her into Sumita. The Sumita we know and love. Maybe. Probably not. So then you decided I may still be a useful pawn. Alright. Tatru did say he wanted to capitalize on our relationship more. Thank you, I appreciate it. So hopefully it actually does. Hopefully it actually does something. Wait, Sensei, one last question. Why does the double, or the 00 unit, is it double O or 00? I think they say 00 unit, so it's just harder to say. Well, I don't even know if that's true. Explain! Sensei? But they forgot about us, right? Top secret mission. Or maybe that's the excuse we'll give once we're back. Now that we're back. True. Actually. It's been taken care of. What does that mean? Yep. She has the power. So when are we gonna get a little revenge back on her? Or was that all talk? But Sensei, do the others even remember me anymore? Huh? Didn't you say that using the device would make them... Oh yeah, wasn't that a lie? I think they revealed that was a lie. It doesn't... Or, is it? I forgot what they were saying about it. But I thought like maybe the causality doesn't affect it the same way as it does in the extraverse. Huh? Oh, okay. I see. So then why did we lose our anchor? Because it needed to be cast to me specifically? He fits both problems at the same time? That sounds a little too good to be true. And come to think of it, why would you leave my room intact anyway? Well, pretend that you've been on a secret mission. Because I'm sure your squad mates are gonna ask questions. Did Sensei suspect I might come back, or rather, did she know I would? Wait, Sensei, why did you... Damn it, so you're saying you don't actually consider us equals? Is that it? Yeah, no shit, I already knew that much. Still playing in the palm of her hand.
権力が欲しいとか言ってたけど、組織の中で立場に応じた身の振り方もできないやつには一生無理な話ね。その辺のこと、榊にでも教えてもらったら。
True, but also don't just fully 100% cooperate without questioning her anymore. Because this is also just a way to keep him in line, even though it is kind of true.
明日また呼ぶわ。その時までには頭冷やしておきなさい。
Okay, I understand. I hate to admit it, but she's right. I gotta be patient for now. There's so much I want to ask her about the 00 unit and Sumita, and why she apparently planned around me coming back. But at the same time, I only just got back. I mean, if she planned that we're coming back, it might be because she knew about the causality stuff that would happen, which is kind of fucked up. But I guess it's like the only way to really like make us stay here, right? Otherwise, we'd just be tweaking the whole time. This kind of like fits their mental, actually. The Sumita surprises, like the double, I guess the 00 unit surprise maybe shaped that a bit, but we still seem pretty fine though. There's no telling what might happen next, but we can at least assume there's very little chance of Alternative 5 being enacted on the 24th now. When I think about all the worlds I've screwed up, I can't help but get impatient, but I really ought to just take things one step at a time. I can't make the same mistakes I made last time. It feels so weird to be back. I was only gone for a week, but it feels like much longer than that. While I left, I was so sure that I'd never walk these halls again. Yeah, I said that. But now that I'm back, I feel strangely at ease, almost like I've come home. God, that doesn't even make any sense. No one's out walking around. Must be lights out already. Though that's almost a good thing, as far as I'm concerned. I know it should be safe to interact with the people of this world, but since there's no way to know for certain, I can't help but feel a little anxious. But even so, I'm gonna do this, I have to. I don't care, even if they do forget me, I've got a job to do. I mean, they're not gonna forget you, right? I'm pretty sure, like, even before, uh, the guarantee from, this Yuko, the last Yuko, said something similar. Though, I think there was more reference to causality, like, affecting this world, like, bringing stuff in, like, memories from that's traversed to here, but I'm pretty sure the same thing applies to the losing the memory thing. I'm gonna find what made me a causality conductor and destroy it, even if it's the last thing I do. You know, it'd be super fucked up if it was somehow Sumita. like this, like like the 00 unit, but it wasn't created. But no, I was gonna say like maybe, but it doesn't get created in Unlimited verse, so it couldn't have started it unless it was the brain. But who's that? That's Maya. Hello, Maya. Very fitting. You're the first person we see. I was kind of referring to me buying the figure, but it also because of how we left things. Second person should be Tama then. You made her cry, man. I know it's an optional choice, but hello, Maya. Damn it, that's not fair. You can't just sneak up on me like that. When are you getting your upgraded battle suit, man? It looks so much cleaner. Or maybe distract. Actually, maybe it's just like instead of it being see-through, they made it black. Maybe it is the same battle suit. I'd have to see it again. But now that I think about it, maybe it is the same battle suit, but they tastefully made it black instead of like see-through. Anyways. Go figure, the first person I run into has to be the hardest one to face. Why does it feel like nothing ever goes my way? Because it really doesn't, a lot of the time. I didn't even get the time to process all this new information. Hello? Actually, no, that's not the bad thing right now. It's better that I don't have time to overthink this. I came back here to overcome my naivety, my weakness, and all my other shortcomings. So I have to take responsibility for my problems and not just run away from them. Maya, I mean, you had to face her eventually.
今戻ったのか
She's blushing. Did sign, I think? Yeah, earlier today.
そうか特殊任務大義であったな
I wonder if she's I mean, I guess not, but like, knowing how the state Tataru is in, I'd be surprised they sent him on like a super secret mission. Now I understand what Maya was trying to do for me. After I trampled all over her feelings, I can finally tell. I need to settle this matter and make sure I repay her for being so upfront with me. Maya. So hey, about the other night, a little awkward. She's tearing up. Hey, why are you... Ouch? Ka!
今のは皆に黙って言った分だ
And it's kind of fucked up. We just thought you would forget about us, though. Didn't realize. She didn't even say that, though. Maybe she didn't say that. You know what? She probably... Actually, I don't know. Whatever. Ouch. It hurts.
皆を心配させた分だ
Third? No, that was a punch. Ack.
最後は無事に戻ってきてくれた
It's a love tap.
あれだ
Yeah, oh, that freaking hurt. We're not a superhuman anymore. Everyone's as buff as us now. Thanks, Mia. Glad I can so count on you to put me in my place with a good hard slap.
バカだ
Mia.
そなたは大バカ者だ
Mia.
あのような精神状態で
That's what I'm saying.
最前線へ赴く
So she's not questioning the order. She just thought we were being suicidal. Honestly, I'd think that with the details she had. Sorry, my bad.
かと思ったぞ
Thanks for worrying about me.
バカ者よくぞ戻った
Thanks. Are you really crying over me? Why would you waste your tears on a scumbag like me? I once fell off my high horse and realized I was a weakling. I tried to take my frustration out on you like a total degenerate, and you're still crying for me? I mean, you know why. Obviously. I'm really sorry, Maya. What I did was...
もうよい良いのだ
Maya.
そなたの目を見ればわかる自らに課せられし宿命に立ち向かう覚悟ができたようだな
Yeah, that was her whole point, right? So, if she thinks we did our super secret mission successfully, then we have done that. And even if it's a lie, then we tend to have done that. So, yeah, about time, right?
最前線での任務はそれほどまでに過酷だったのだな
The front lines, huh? That's just the excuse Yuto-sensei came up with, but it does kind of feel like that's where I was. As a causality conductor, even when I tried to run back to my old peaceful world, death followed in my wake. There's no place for me to run and hide, not anymore. Ironically, the only place that's safe from the effects of the causality conductor is the world in which the source of it lies. And until I can get rid of that, anywhere I go will become the front lines, both for me and the people I put in danger. I'm not gonna run away anymore, Maya. I'm not gonna blame others for my own shortcomings, and I won't try to justify the fact that I ran away from my problems.
そうか
I can finally understand why you acted the way you did during the coup d'etat, and the meaning behind everything Her Highness told me.
殿下が
And what you said to me the day that Sergeant Jinfuji died, I finally understand it all. We've become enlightened. Your words, the way you live your life, they've always haunted me, even when I'm out on the front lines.
人聞きの悪いことを言うでない
I mean, what do you want me to say? It's the truth.
そうか。
You never change no matter what world you're in. When I interacted with the other Maya, all the things you said the day I ran away came back to haunt me. Whenever you came into my mind, I just realized how pathetic I was being. In a sense, that was what helped me find my resolve. That and one other thing. While I was there, I ran into some people I thought I'd never see again.
二度と会えない人
Sumita?
たち。
She knows. At least she knows the name. So I decided right then and there that I'm gonna keep on fighting and that I never have to lose to them again. Or so that I never have to lose to them again.
そうか。
It's just like you said, and like your highness helped me realize. There are some things that only I can do. And I'm not gonna run away from them anymore. Hell yeah, brother. So, if it's okay with you, I want you to watch over me. And if one day you think I've earned your respect again, I'd like you to forgive me.
何を言うかと思えば、先ほどの3発で生産は済んでおる。
Yeah, I guess you did.
もう何発か欲しいというのであれば答えんでもない。
We'll pass.
だがそれは後日にしてくれ。もう拳が痛くてかなわんからな。
Nah, I think I'm good. I can't afford to die just yet.
バカ。あれでも手加減したのだ。ありがたく思うがよいぞ。
Dang, seriously in that case? Yeah, thanks for letting me off easy.
バカ。
You dolt. Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty sure I'll be back with the rest of the unit tomorrow. Well, we don't know that. We're the debugger. Aren't we gonna spend time with the 00 unit? Depending on what Yuto Sensei has in mind, of course.
元気な姿を見せて皆を安心させてやるがよい。
Yeah, hope so. Right, I've still gotta make amends with everyone else too.
あのような事件の直後だけに元207訓練小隊の皆も大層そなたを心配しておったぞ。
Which is fair. You were, huh? Can't believe you guys worried about me even after I left without a single word. Thank you all so much.
さてさて、そなたが何発まで耐えられるか見ものだな。
Huh?
心優しい私だからこそ3発で済んだが。
See how everyone else reacts? Think we just need to watch out for Ayamne? Her punches also pack a big punch. Tama got that precision though. Who knows where her punches? You know, she might she might hit us in like a critical area. Wasn't one of those supposed to cover upsetting everyone else though?
元207訓練小隊は仲間思いゆえな。ま、
I slipped, my bad. Got it. If that's all it takes to make it up to you guys, I would gladly take a few punches.
ではそろそろ戻るとするか。
Snoozer time. I guess is Casimir still sleeping in our room?
多少時間的に自由が許されているとはいえ、自重せねばな。
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm an officer now. Yeah, we don't have to wake up exactly on time anymore. Speaking of which, why are you out so late anyway?
訓練校のトラックを走ってきた。そなたが入隊したての頃、夜に出会ったであろう。
Alright, your independent training routine? Gotcha. Still keeping up with it. Even after enlistment, that's just like her. Gotta
今
stay
日
in
のところ
shape.
はゆっくりと休むがよい。では、明日な。
Okay, night, Maya.
おやすみ、タケル。
Should have told her not to tell anyone else so we can do a big surprise. It really does feel like I've come home. After what happened, I hated this place so much that I leapt at the chance to run away, but my old bedroom didn't feel nearly as much like home as this one does now.
私は失敗を怖がって何もできない人より、失敗をしてもいいから前に進んで、いつか結果を出す人の方がいいと思うわ。人は 死を確信した時、持てる力の限りを尽くし、何にも恥じない死に方をするべきなのよ。だけど生きてなせることがあるなら、それを最後までやり遂げるべきよ。あなたとあなたの才能が生み出すものは、これから何万人という英士の命を救うわ。少なくとも私はそう信じている。今まであなたが見せてくれたものはそう信じさせてくれるのよ。
白金、そなたはその優れた資質ゆえに、いつか人の上に立つこともあるでしょう。
Been a while since we've seen her. I wonder if we'll see her again. Though I kind of doubt it, unless there's like one bid or like a bid operation's gonna happen.
人の上に立つということは、多くの責任を背負い、多くの決断を下さねばならぬということです。国家や組織はそのよって立つところが違えば、各々に理想や信念が異なるもの。それは人も同じです。何かなそうとすれば、必ずそれを良しとする者と悪しとする者がいるでしょう。されど、それぞれの立場に立ってものを見ることができれば、各々がよりどころとする正しさも見えてきましょう。そして悲しいことですが、それらすべての者たちの望みを満たす道が常にそなたの前にあるとは限りません。その時そなたは何によって決断し、どのような道をかの者たちに指し示すのか。その時、もしそなたに迷いがあったなら、原点を顧みること、立ち止まる勇気を持つのです。
Words of wisdom.
そして自らの手を汚すことを厭うてはならないのです。道を指し示そうとする者は、背負うべき責務の重さから目を背けてはならないのです。
心は自由であっても良いと思う。
So much words of wisdom.
常に周囲への影響を考慮すべきであろう。
It's alright. I liked it. You we're back and we're better than ever. No more mental breakdowns for at least a chapter. Please.
それがそなたのように
Maybe even two if we're lucky.
課せられた宿命だ。
So many people have told me the same thing in so many different ways. But it wasn't until I lost something important to me that I realized I never understood a thing. Sergeant Jinguji Sensei. I took so many stupid detours before finally arriving at this realization, and it cost you both your lives. Sorry. But thank you. And I lost the one thing I wanted to protect, all as a result of my own weakness. But I promise you, I'm not going to let your sacrifice be in vain. I'll do my duty as one of those left behind. I'll save as many people as I possibly can. No matter what people might say or think about me, I'm going to carry out the task set by me, or set out for me, and me alone. So please watch over me, and if you would, until the day I come and join you.
最後にすごいことがありました。私の願いが一つ叶いました。タケルちゃんとキスをしちゃいました。それも2回も。今までで一番幸せでした。これだけは絶対に忘れません。やっと夢が叶ったんだから、絶対忘れません。私へ。タケルちゃんは隣の家に住む人です。私の一番大切な人です。
Sumita, I'm so sorry for all the pain and heartache I put you through. I've decided to stay here and fight and see this through to the very end. I'm gonna fix our world, don't you worry, so just try to bear with me a little while longer. Sumita.
鏡はどこかにいるはずよ。改めて紹介するわ。00ユニットよ。
Man, who would have thought? The key to alternative 4, the 00 unit. I should be thrilled that it's finally complete, but man, I didn't think it looked like that. Yeah, what a surprise. I kind of guessed. Well, not really. I didn't really think the 00 unit would be like a humanoid. But once they said it was a humanoid, you're like, oh, it's probably Sumika. I guess I always envisioned it as some sort of huge machine or a device of some sort, which is why it came as such a shock. I mean, what the hell is the deal with that thing? Why does it look like Sumika? It's like a one-to-one replica all the way down to her voice. Not to mention, when it started freaking out and I instinctively reached out and touched it, I could feel that it was soft and warm. Well, you know Kasumi like a clone, so you should definitely do some fucking bioengineering artificial human thing or whatever. Obviously, this world's come a long way in the fields of cloning and cell culture technology. I mean, just look at Kasumi. So in that regard, it shouldn't be too surprising. Able-bodied soldiers are a precious resource here, so they're not above human experimentation, so they've undoubtedly made great strides in medical technology of all sorts. I've heard plenty of stories in which surface pilots who lost their limbs were sent back onto the battlefield with artificial replacements. But in the case of the 00 unit, why would she ever need to make it seem so human? And why would she base it on Sumika of all people? Since Sumika doesn't exist in this world, she clearly must have based it on an image of her that Kasumi read from my memories. That isn't, yeah, it is interesting how she looked exactly like Sumika. But I don't know if, I don't think it's that reason, but we'll see, eventually. But still, why would she go out of her way to replicate Sumika specifically? Yuto-sensei may be pretty messed up in this world, but she's not so sick she'd do something like this without a good reason. Yeah, she is sick enough to do something like this, but there's always a reason. You know, a good reason. I guess the simplest explanation would be that there's some highly important reason for the 00 unit to look so human. I can't imagine what, but if there weren't, there'd be no point in painstakingly modeling it after one. I mean, I agree. It is this, whatever this is, this creation is humanoid with human actions and stuff like that because there's a purpose, for sure. I'll bet it must be something to do with Alternative 4's true objective. But even then, of all the humans they could have picked, why Sumika? Nope, I got nothing, but that's understandable considering I have hardly any information to go off of. Okay, how about we think? Okay, don't sing. That was subcon. Was it? Yeah, subconsciously. It's such a catchy song, though. Okay, how about we think about this in reverse? What good would come out of it looking like Sumika? It can perform the strongest milky drill punch ever and just destroy all the beta in one punch. Otherwise, I got nothing. It wanted the... Honestly, Sumika just has a great look. Designed it after the best looking human. They even put the bow on her. It can't just be an attempt to make me feel more motivated, right? She did say something about how she didn't know if finishing it the day after I left was a good or bad timing, didn't she? Did she model it after Sumika to try to keep me from leaving this world, where she shouldn't exist? I doubt it. And then her plans got thrown away at the last minute when Marimo-chan died? Ah, that can't possibly be it. Yeah, that sounds dumb. If she needed me that bad, she never would have let me go back in the first place. She wouldn't go all that trouble just to risk me never coming back again. Maybe she made it look like Sumika as a security measure? Like as a way of keeping the anti-alternative factions and Alternative 5 supporters from recognizing it? Would that make any sense? I don't think it's that, but it's a better theory than before. Because also, like, with that you need to Actually, yeah, well, oh yeah, it's a decent theory. I just think it has to be integral to the actual alternative 4, not just like the cover. That expect the 00 unit to look so human. I mean, if they know what alternative 4's plan is, then maybe they would. Like maybe there's a good reason why they keep vetoing alternative 4. What if it's like super fucked up, but we just don't know what it is? I don't know. I'm just posing these questions. Did I read that? I think I might have. I mean, who? Yeah. I mean, who would ever guess the key to humanity's salvation would look like a teenage girl? Not to mention, since Sumita doesn't exist in this world, I'm the only human alive who'd recognize it as her. I see. Yeah, that would make sense. I'm supposed to be dead in this world, which is why Tsukiyomi-san and Chief Yoroi were suspicious of me at first. Actually, they probably still are. But Sumika, they'd got nothing on her. If there's no existing records of her whatsoever, how could they possibly find out she's an imposter? Well, like, I was trying to say this, but I didn't because I thought it wouldn't really matter. But, like, since there's no records of her, wouldn't they, like, deem her as, like, a suspicious person? Maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't think she's immediately the 00 unit, depending on what alternative 4 is, but I think they would be suspicious of her. At least. And what's more, by sending me back to my world, she'd be ensuring that there's no one at all here who knew the original Sumika. Yeah, when you think about it that way, it makes some amount of sense.
00ユニットが完成すれば、あんたはその不安定な状態から解放される可能性が極めて高いってこと。
I think I get it now. That must be what she meant when she said the 00 unit would make me more stable. Because she knew she could never send me back to my original world, only to another version of the same timeline. So in that regard, any Sumito would be better than no Sumito, right? I don't. I think he's missing on a lot of these predictions. Just another one of Sensei's signature half-truths, I guess. Classic. For the longest time, I've been accepting everything she says as law and trying to paint it in a positive light. We're only working together because we share a common interest, though. It's my own fault for taking her words at face value. God, I was so naive. One thing I do know for sure, though, is that the 00 unit is vital to both Yuto-sensei and Alternative 4 as a whole. Which means if this tuning, where she's not lined up for me, allows me to control the 00 unit at will, that'll put me in a pretty advantageous position. Then Yuto-sensei wouldn't have a choice but to help me find whatever made me a causality conductor. I can't afford to take the moral high ground or refuse to play dirty. If I don't have a couple of tricks up my sleeve, I'm just trying to keep getting used. Honestly, that's fine. I don't think anyone was asking you to take the moral high ground. Definitely, again, Yuto's a tough nut, man. You need to have some aces in the hole. You're down to negotiate with her properly. A relationship can't be so one-sided. This time, I have to get something out of her in return. I won't just be manipulated anymore. I'm gonna level out the playing field. Surely we got it this time. It's a Tuesday, December 18th. Oh. Hey! Our new Capitan. Hello. I've been away from my unit for a whole week now. We gotta salute her? Captain! Ma'am? Thank you very much, ma'am. Yeah, I was fucked up, man. We didn't even get a birthday present. Can you imagine that?
それを単独で達成した貴様を我々は尊敬する。
Ma'am?
それはなぜ
うん
か独立した指揮系統下にある我が隊はオルタネイティブ計画の先鋒として
Maybe she knows what Alternative 4 is. Maybe you should ask her.
副司令の立案する作戦が楽だった試しが一切ないことを我が隊の者は嫌というほど思い知らされているからだ。
It's fair enough. Yeah, they know the shit Yuto puts them through, so they think it's just some real hard mission like that. That's funny, but it made sense. It's good cover.
すでに知っていると思うが我が隊は副司令直属の特殊任務部隊 A01 連隊に属している。
What? Isn't a wing made up of 108 TSFs?
だが発足当時連隊だった部隊もすでに我が一個中隊を残すのみだ。
I see. So it wasn't always this small.
この我が隊ならではの人員消耗率の激しさは話だよね。
We still dying.
先月発生したベータ新潟上陸の際には2名が戦死し1名が重傷を負い病院送りとなった。
Right, I remember hearing about that before I ran away. Yeah, I remembered her saying something like that too.
先日のクーデター未遂事件の際は1名が戦死、そして
Ooh,
1週
yeah,
間
the
前
coup
のベ
was
ータ
rough.
奇襲の際は1名が戦死1名が病院送りだ。
Yep. Considering this is Yuto Sensei's unit, I'm not surprised they're being used like this. I wonder if they were the ones that saved Her Highness during the coup d'etat. I mean, that would be sick.
以上のようにこの基地で我が部隊が最も損耗が激しい戦術機構部隊であることは分かったと思う。
Because we're on the deadliest missions.
見ての通りまともに補充要員も来ない。だが要求される任務は依然厳しい。
Yeah, it's probably, I don't know, it'd be an awkward group to get assigned to, man. It's kind of scary. But you do get to do like important stuff, so it's kind of cool. Yes, Captain.
知っての通り我が部隊の兵士は全員同じ訓練学校を卒業している。
Huh?
なんだ知らなかったのか。
Are there gonna be other people our age? Is Suzumiya gonna come back? Tasha Wadley, please? I'm afraid not, Captain. No one ever told me that.
では教えておく。この基地の訓練学校は A01 部隊の兵士を練成するために。
Oh, purely for this. Okay. I mean, yeah, I see. That made sense. So it wasn't just a coincidence that Sergeant Jinbuji was also the captain instructor. Yeah, that does. So it's like a personal, like, funnel for Yuto's group.
従って我々は全員神宮寺軍曹の子供だ。貴様は特に貴様は軍曹自慢の秘族子だからな。親の顔に泥を塗るなよ。
Hey, we literally created the new OS system, man. I feel like we've already honored her name really good. Yes, ma'am.
訓練校での驚異的な記録、エクセム3の開発、
Yeah,
最前線での単独任務の完遂。
yeah. I was just kind of stacked, even if the frontline mission is kind of a fictation, but still stacked.
どれをとっても申し分ない。貴様には大いに期待しているぞ。
Thank you, Captain. I like her design. It's nice. You usually don't see red on red, like red hair, red eyes. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Well, you kind of do, but it's usually like, this is like almost the exact same shade of red. Usually they're different. Hair's a little lighter.
A01 部隊へようこそ。貴様を歓迎する。
Yeah. Ma'am, Second Lieutenant Shirogane reporting for duty. Proud to be of service. I'm pumped.
いすみみちる隊だ。
Isumi.
名乗るのはお互い2度目だが、改めてよろしく頼むぞ。
Thank you, ma'am. Likewise, Captain.
白金、一つ言っておく。
Yes, ma'am. What is it?
この隊では堅苦しい言動をする
Thank you.
必要はない。
It's the chill group. Huh?
副司令から無意味なことはするな。
That made
との命令
sense.
だからな。
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Can't say I'm surprised. Yiko Sensei definitely not want to pay much heed to formalities.
そういう形式ばったのは舞台外の人間がいる時だけにしておけ。
Yeah, that'd keep the image up at least. Alright, understood.
では中隊のメンバーを紹介しておこう。
Holy shit! Wait, that's Kashiwagi! That's Kashiwagi!
右からコマンドポストオフィサーの鈴宮遥注意。
That's Kashiwagi!
貴様の3期前。
I didn't see... Wait, this is Suzumiya? I was about to say, didn't see Suzumiya. That's literally... Her hairstyle is different. We gotta end here, guys, though. It was going to be a shorter episode just because I'm so fucking hungry right now. But yeah, what a fun start. We're gonna see the full new squad. I saw Suzumiya, man. We're so back. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this Christmas special. And hopefully you have a good Christmas or had a good Christmas, depending on when you're watching this. And yeah, I'll see you next time as we meet the full squad. I'm so hyped. Kashiwagi. If it's not her, I'm drunk, but please, please. Also, Suzumiya hype. Yay.